Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your boy Mr. Teacups from Original Content in HD, and boy, do I have a treat for you today. Your boy Mr. Teacups is going to bring you some straight facts, no opinions here, because I am the god of all things gacha games, ladies and gentlemen. That is right, from the title and whatever. We are going to be doing a tier list for anime gacha games. We're only really going to be talking about the anime gacha games I have covered on this channel over the years. Boy, it's been a long ass time. I put this in perspective. When we started this channel, I just turned 22 in a couple of months, or less than, well, 3 months. I'm going to be 28. Oh boy. Oh boy. So yeah, we've covered quite a lot over the years. So I thought I would do a tier list of most of the ones I have played on this channel. It took me over an hour to collect all the PNGs for some of these games. And some of these games, I can't even find the app logos anymore, like Ori Collection 1 and Smash Tab. I know I've covered a lot more games over the years, but they're forgettable. Like, these are the only games I can somewhat remember. Like, I was just scrolling through the channel, and I saw some games that me maybe did like 1 or 2 videos on. I know there was that one game back in the day that me and Robert covered just for the Berserk crossover. But I'll be real with you, I can't even really remember the game's name. And Robert covered some games as well. Like, I remember he covered like Yu Yu Hakusho games. So these are most of the games I can remember and I can talk about. So we are going to be doing a tier list today, and it's just gonna be beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really know where to start. Like, I don't, you know what I'm gonna say right now? Don't forget to like that video. I see that. Look, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos at work, and every single person I notice within the first 2 minutes are like, yo fam, hit that like button. I'm noticing 50% of you aren't subscribed, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like I don't know, are people gonna be out there like, I'm gonna hit the subscribe button? I don't really know, but yeah, hit that like button. And also, I'm gonna try and get a commentary piece going. What you're gonna feel like, this is the thing, get your opinions going of what you think about my tier list. Do you agree with it or whatever? So yeah, let's just throw it out there. Let's just do some things. We got a lot of games here. I don't even know what to say about them. Some of them I'm gonna be talking about for a long time. Some of them, I'm just gonna skip over it real quick. So we might as well start with the first one that's actually highlighted, and the last one I got the PNG for because I completely forgot about this game. I was just literally scrolling through the channel. I was like, you know what? Attack on Titan Tactics. That was a game. That was a game indeed. Shut down now. I think it's shut down. I know it was shut down a little while ago. I don't know if the Japanese version is still going, but yeah, I think I played that game when it came out. I covered like 4 or 5 videos on the channels. Obviously, your boy was doing pulls. Like, come on now. Like, it was alright. Like, to be fair, the gameplay, like, I don't even know how to describe it. You just sent out characters, like the Titans would come down the screen, and you sent out like characters to try and counter things. It was something a little bit different, to be fair, compared to like all the other anime gacha games out there, especially like the Bubble Pops. It tried to do something, but I don't know, man, it didn't really grip me. And as if you have Attack on Titan, there's not really that many characters. Yeah, there's not that many characters in the world of like Attack on Titan. Like, I've read quite a lot of it and that, but like still, like, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull another error. I don't really know how far the game went because I dropped it quick, bro. Like, I dropped it like, as I said, after 4 or 5 videos. I completely forgot it existed. The only time I ever thought about it or even heard about it again was when that bad boy was shutting down. So like, I don't know, man. It was okay. It was okay. So what we got, I've never done a tier list, so what we got, I gotta be harsh. I feel like I gotta be harsh for these gacha games. It was kind of shit. It didn't get my money. It gets an E. No, I'm gonna be harsh for this one. It straight up gets an E. So we're gonna go with Arknights next. This is a game I played. Oh wait, do I actually have to scroll through? Good thing I actually named them. Like, you can't tell behind me. I've actually named most of these now. Hell yeah. Usually I just do random names when it comes to like my PNGs and stuff when I throw it in. I'm like, oh man, what's that layer called? Arknights is a game. Oh, is that the review? That's a game. Quickly throw it in the F. Now, Arknights, the only reason I played it is because Tectone. Like, I found Tectone through Atsu. Then I checked out his stuff, and before he did Genshin, he was an Arknights whale. And obviously, I got Arknights adverts over YouTube, so I gave in to capitalism and consumerism, and I clicked on the ad. And I downloaded Arknights. So there's actually some other gacha game, but I want to play a lot more gacha games in the future for this channel from YouTube ads and that, because some of them are very not subtle with their advertising when it comes to, you know, big titty anime girls. But yeah, Arknights, I kind of, you know, I saw them, I thought I'd give it a go. It's a tower defense game. It's a tower defense game that has phenomenal character artwork. You know, like a really good UI, really good menu. But the gameplay itself, when you get into it, it feels like I'm playing a Flash game from like 2009 on like keepbusy.net or something like that, bro. It's like the era of slime soccer. Or like Balloon's Tower Defense looks better than this game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like Arknights. I really didn't. And I didn't really, like, I didn't know who was good, who was not good, because you need different characters here and there. There was like so many different currencies or whatever. It just confused my little plebeian brain. I didn't really play it that much. I never made a video of it, but I did play it for a little bit. And I really didn't like it. But would I rate it higher or lower than Attack on Titan's Tactics? Ooh, buddy, you know what? It's about on the same tier, to be fair. Like, I would be surprised if it's shut down, Nick, you know what I'm saying? So the next one I couldn't find a PNG for is good old Smash Tap. You remember Smash Tap? Not many people do, not gonna lie. Let's think of My Hero Gacha games. They're usually complete trash. We could talk about the new one in a minute as well. But yeah, Smash Tap was a game. Was a game that never gripped me, bro. It never gripped me by the balls. It was like, you know, a little 3D chibi style. You could press all. I think you had an auto button, but yeah, you could just. I think you had an auto button. You just go through. You punch characters. I remember like All Might was like the first major banner. I think I pulled him like back to back. Actually, it was like a really low rate. Then like I lost my account back in the day. Then obviously it shut down, and that became the next game. I don't know. It felt very bare bones from what I can remember. It was very bare bones. And it just didn't funk with me, bro. It didn't vibe with me. It just didn't sit with me. And I just not got much to say about it. Like, I did do quite a lot of videos back in the day, but this was during the era when me and Bubba was uploading daily. So I only really like signed into it so I could get some gems to do a video. So yeah, but I don't know. What do I rate it though? Do I rate it worse? No, you know what? I'm brutal on this tier list, bro. Smash Tap gets an F from me. It gets a straight up F. So I want Smash Rising. Where is Smash Rising? There's Smash Rising. I think this is the PNG for Smash Rising. So Smash Rising replaced Smash Tap, and I think you got refunded for your gems and that were transferred over. I can't remember because it's like 3-4 years ago now, man. We're getting old, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting old. This is quite a while ago, and the gameplay was like, it was even more streamlined than Smash Tap. Like, Smash Tap was simple, you know, 3D, it went around the map, but at least there was some interactivity of it. I think this one, you just press buttons from what I can remember with Smash Tap. I don't actually, no, Smash Tap, I can't actually remember much about it, but I know I hated it straight away. I know I absolutely goddamn hated it straight away. I think I made 2 videos on this game. Even Robert, like, see, Robert, I don't think mine is Smash Tap, but even he hates Smash Rising, and I think everybody else did because it shut down pretty quick. So that goes in the junk pile as well. I think you're going to see a pattern when it comes to the My Hero games. So I kind of want to do what should we jump to next? There's a lot of trash in here, but I'm gonna go for these 2 bad boys. So I don't know if anybody remembers these 2. These are the Tokyo Ghoul games. There's been a few Tokyo Ghoul gacha games over the years. I don't know if there's any going right now, but this one is Tokyo Ghoul Carnival. I can't remember its full name. I think I covered it like 2 or 3 times back in the day, but this is like early OCHD because I think this game came out like 2015. I think I covered it around about then, and obviously it shut down. But it was an okay game, to be fair, from what I remember. Like, I'm not a big fan of Tokyo Ghoul. Like, that's the thing when it comes to these gacha games. You got to vibe with the series. And this thing with Tokyo Ghoul as well. Like, I watched all of season 1 back in the day. It was decent. I watched like 3 episodes of season 2, complete absolute trash, and I dropped it. The thing they kind of suffered with a lot was there's not a lot of characters. It's like kind of like Attack on Titan. There wasn't a lot of characters in the Tokyo Ghoul world. So it's like, why are you making a goddamn gacha of it? Like, I know it's like the ghouls and the police or whatever, but there wasn't that many characters or whatever the society. I can't remember much about Tokyo Ghoul, whatever. But I remember this carnival game. Like, the actual in-game gameplay was kind of like a 3D version of Stardust Shooters from what I remember. I actually quite liked the way it looked. There's not a lot of gameplay in that out there, so Google it. It's really a relic of the past. That's the thing with these gacha games and that. They're shut down and you can't play them ever again. Like, you know, a team spent time making this game, doing all the assets, you know, programming it. It's just completely gone. But this is the thing, like, I didn't mind it. I feel like if it was another series, like anything else, I might have actually played it more, and I might have done some more, like, games. Sorry, some more videos for the channel. But I don't know, bro. Like, I'll be real with you. Like, would I rate it higher than Attack on Titan Tactics? No. But would I rate it on a Smash Tab level? No. So it gets a straight up E from me. So the next one is the other Tokyo Ghoul game. I think during this period there's a few others, but this is Tokyo Ghoul Ari Invoke, which I think became Ari Birth. I don't know, man. This is, like, I was looking up for a little bit. It's also shut down. I did do a couple of videos of this back in the day. I think like 2 or 3. But they streamlined the whole gameplay. They took away, well, I think it was a spin-off. I'm not too sure. Like, I feel like it was I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this was kind of like a sequel to Tokyo Ghoul Carnival or whatever. But it reminded me of Smash Rising. Like this, it had similar gameplay to Smash Rising from what I remember. And the menus are beautiful. From what I remember, the menu is absolutely beautiful. The pause system wasn't too bad, but it was complete trash. And because I said Smash Rising and it's comparable to Smash Rising, it goes in the F column. Oh man, I've been a bit of a meaty today, ladies and gentlemen. So we got more of the recognizable ones around here. We'll get to the big boys during the end, but what, like, you know, I'm going to cover Bounty Rush next. So Bounty Rush, I think it's 5 years old now. I think it's Bounty Rush is the one I'm thinking of. I think I played this during the beta. I played this during the beta when it came out. Then it shut down for ages. Then it came back. But that was like 2017 or something. I'm not too sure about my Anime Gacha game history on this one. But I think it is still going strong. Actually, I don't know. It might shut down. I don't know. But what I can remember with Bounty Rush, the OG Bounty Rush, it was kind of like a Dynasty Warriors thing. It was interesting. I didn't really play it when it came back, but it was interesting, so to say. Like, I don't really know. I haven't played for like 4 or 5 years. Well, actually, the thing, like, you know, the Tokyo Ghoul games I haven't played for 4 or 5 years, but they're gone. I think it's still around, but it didn't really grip me by the balls. And this one's gonna be a quick one. I'm gonna give it an E as well. It doesn't deserve a D. Does not deserve the D. It's going up there. Now, Thousand Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the global version of this game shut down, from what I can remember. But the Japanese version is still going. This game was kind of like the Smash Tab version of One Piece, but it was worse. Well, it probably changed over time, like all of these Gacha games, but I dropped it not too long after it came out because you pulled for scenes. Yeah, you didn't really pull for characters from what I remember. You pulled from scenes and stuff like that, and you know I can't really get behind that. And the gameplay was just... it just wasn't for me. Like, I'm just trying to remember it. I'm literally just trying to remember this game, but I kind of wiped it from my memory. So it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be an E, bro. It's straight up gonna be an E. So now we're going to be going on to games that I could probably talk a little bit more about. Actually, you know what? I got to get this crap one out the way. Actually, is it crap? I don't read it. There it is. Fairy Tail Magical Rambood. So there's a few Fairy Tail games out there. This one I think is actually still going because I got the Kuat page up, and I think this Kuat page is still... I think it still means the game is out there. I think it's like 5-6 years old or something like that. Interesting, because this game always had the best artwork for the fairy... Like this thing, Fairy Tail, I think it was a hentai or something. I don't know. But like the Lisas and... Is it Lisa? Fuck, what's her name? Is the main girl, the blonde girl called Lisa? You got Urza. And you got the water girl that really likes Grey. Is his name Grey? I can't... Bro, I haven't paid attention to Fairy Tail in years. But yeah, the artwork in this game, phenomenal. Oh, crispy, bro. Oh, some of the best thumbnails out there, man. Borderline hentai. Game itself... actually wasn't too bad, but I would say it's right. I think it was a Summoner's War clone or whatever. It was kind of like, yeah, you had like 3 or 4 characters, and you did your stun tags, whatever. I'm not really describing this that well, but it's like 6 in the morning. I'm really half asleep right now. It was okay. Right, it was okay. I did quite... Let us see, I'm going by how much content I made on this game. I actually did quite a lot of pull videos back in the day. And I'll say this right now, some of my best ever thumbnails that I made were for the Fairy Tail games. Because surprisingly, when you're making thumbnails, the best way to find PNGs is searching for hentai and cropping it out. And there's a lot of hentai Fairy Tail, so I made some of the best thumbnails. But you know what? This is gonna be my first D. Like, I didn't mind the game back in the day. I wouldn't play it now, but it's better than the pile of shit below it. All right. I'm going to go on to this one. This is going to be a controversial take, ladies and gentlemen, if I can find it. But I can't really read my own. There it is. Mario Kart Tour is a gacha game that I did like 2 or 3 videos of. I don't play this anymore. And I think it has been like 2 or 3 years since this game came out now, which is mad crazy, bro. The last 2 years of my life have just gone by so quick. It's literally like a blink that I'm at this hellhole for 2 years. But yeah, this is a very controversial take, right? So Adele has a Switch, and we got her, Mario Kart like everybody gets on a Nintendo console. And I'll straight up say this. I played Mario Kart Tour and enjoyed Mario Kart Tour more than I enjoyed Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I actually didn't mind this game. I actually liked the driving of it. I even bought the weekly £5 pass, which was a mad scam. I don't know how the game is doing nowadays, but yeah, it was very hard to pull the characters in that pull system. You had the tube that came down. The rates were absolutely terrible, but it was playable. From the get-go, it was playable. It was fucking Mario Kart on the go. I actually really liked it, to be fair. The fear zone now, I'm about to say, like, my joke is, oh man, I can't play the game right now because I have a life. I don't have a life. This is my life. So you know what? This is gonna be my first C. I'm gonna give this firmly a C. It's probably gonna trash right now. It's Nintendo. It probably ruined it somehow. So now we got more of the heavyweights here. The games that, well, actually, no, we haven't really got the heavyweights. There's 2 of them here that I would probably not consider heavyweights. I'm gonna go over them right now. Actually, to be fair, one of them we did cover quite a lot. This one's curious first. So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond Records is shut down now. Me and Robert made like 2 videos back in the day. One of the videos Robert made, one guy actually did an edit of it because Robert, I think, pulled Jotaro, the world or whatever, or like Jotaro from part 4, which was like a really low rate, and a guy did an edit on it, which was really cool because I think that was our first and only edit for one of our videos by somebody else, which is cool. But anyway, the game changed because I recently went to Google this game again, and from what I could remember back in the day, it was kind of like a little open world thing. You went around the map and you fought things, and it was really clunky and clumsy. And I think it morphed into like a fighter. You went into battle and there's just one character versus another character, and you just, you pressed your attack buttons and that was it. Interesting. Still looked clunky as shit, and it was clunky as shit. It is, I think, it shut down, I think. I think there is another one coming, but yeah, it was I'll be real with you, it's trash. The race on it was absolutely trash. The gameplay itself was it felt like, I don't know, it felt like an asset flip you see on like Steam or something. I don't know, it just felt so amateurish. It was garbage, bro. And that's why it's going in the goddamn F. So now we're gonna go to the other JoJo game, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Door Shooters, which I believe is shutting down. No, it's already shut down. It shut down in April. I was gonna do a final video on this game, but I forgot. And literally the second this game shut down, or just before this game was shutting down, they announced, was it Part 6 or whatever, Stone Ocean, again, an anime. Because this is the thing with JoJo Bizarre Adventure Stardust Shooters, it followed the anime, not the manga. So yeah, when like Part 5 finally came out for the anime, they were like, whoa, they went wild. They released Giorno and all the other characters and that. Then they ran out. They did more Giornos and stuff like that. So this game really needed like Part 6 to come out. And they were like waiting. They're like, oh shit, we got shut down. Then they finally announced it. But yeah, JoJo Bizarre Adventure Stardust Shooters is a really weird one because we were like one of the only channels to really cover it in the English speaking community. So some of our most viewed videos are this game, usually Robert pulling, because Robert would just sign in and save up on this game. And this game was always really weird because I never got it. Like I played it, signed it, I was never good at this game. Like most of these games are, after a while you get to the point with power creep where you can just pull the latest units and you win. With Stardust Shooters, I never really got how to play it. Like you had pogs that you pulled back and threw them around the map, and you had like equipment and supports and all this stuff, and I never got a good team going, bro. Like I even remember like back in the day, there was this like Watch Jotaro that you put onto another pog and it made it really good, or Shigechi, whatever his name is, one that died in part 4, and you clicked on it and it attacked like the whole board. I really like the gameplay to this game. I really wish it did get like a global release. The thing is, if it got a global release back in the day, I would have played it a lot more because I actually would be able to read what I was doing. But there was a lot of content for this game. There was tower mode, story mode, and fucking some hard content that I could never beat. This is one of those games that had the pull animations. You had like fake outs and rewinds and bites the dust. I think it bites the dust though, but like, yeah, like certain things, like I think bites the dust would come up at the end, you get like a +1 on it. It had multiple animations. I really appreciate the pool animations. It was very stingy with the diamond gems though, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. I think this game always had like potential, and I always kind of wished it did get a global release. If it did get a global release, I think it would have done quite well. And see, I'm kind of torn. I was never good with it. I was never good with the Stardust shooters. I never really knew how to play it, but I appreciate what it did. It was something different. I'm going to give it a B. But that's the thing, like, those are like the only two JoJo games I've ever played. I only got Pitter Patter Pop. I never played that, but that's shutting down. And it's kind of a shame the Stardust shooters is the best one. Like, there are other ones out there, but they kind of look a little bit trash, you know what I'm saying? JoJo deserves better, man. JoJo deserves better. All right, so we're going to go into a stinker. All right, you know, we're going to go into a stinker. You already know what it is. We'll talk about the other one after. This is Ori Collection 2. Obviously, this game came out after Ori Collection 1 shut down. And yeah, you got your gems and that transferred over. And I never spent all mine because Ori Collection 2 was a steaming pile of fucking garbage. I know I've talked about it before, but it's a steaming pile of trash. It's already shut down. It's already gone. It was amateur. I think Robert said it copied like Summoner's War. It was like gameplay like Fairy Tail. But it was just crap. It was just absolutely got like, and there was multiple versions of like, you could pull a Goku, right? The exact same model, but you get different types. So you get like a blue, a green, or like a Sire, whatever. And yeah, it was horrible. You're the Godfather meme, like, look how they massacred my boy. Or look how they massacred my boy. So that, you know what, that gets its own tier, but I'm not going to make one right now. It's below all this crap. It's right here. It's F. It's below all this crap. It gets Ori Collection 2 tier, bro. Disappointing. Now, here's the games we've covered quite a lot over the years. I don't really... Well, yo, I'm going to go for Legends. So we played Legends when it came out. A lot of these games we played when it came out. And Legends, I don't know. Legends is a game I really wanted to like. I really felt like at first it was a game I was going to play a lot. You know, because in the beginning I was banging it, bro. I was going through the story. I like that they had their own like actual made up story. Like I don't think it's canon, you know, with Charlotte and stuff like that. You go through... you know, do this stuff with him, and you could like level him up. You're like Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. He's probably gone God mode now. I don't know really where they are in the story right now, because I think the game's been out for like 4 years or something like that. I generally don't remember when half these games came out, bro. We're getting old, man. I'm getting dementia. But yeah, it had more at the time. It was a gacha game that had more of a gameplay, a full 3D engine. Yeah, you had your battle cards and you fought and stuff like that. You can dodge. I quite liked it at first. I really quite liked it at first. You had PvP in that, but I don't know what it was, just over time, I just kind of didn't care about it anymore. I don't know really what it was about it. It just didn't click with me. Like, I appreciate it. I think it done a lot well. Decent pool animations. The rates weren't that bad. I think that actually might have been controversies with the game with some of the rates. I don't really know. I'm just trying to remember off my tiny little pea brain in that right now. Because I did pull for some of the anniversaries. I think I pulled some of the best units. Yeah, I think outside of one of the videos, I think I single pulled like Super Vegeta or something. I was kind of mad. But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, it just never clicked with me. Like all intents and purposes, I thought it was a very decent game. It just, I'd rather play Dokkan, which is really weird to say. So I don't really know what to rate this one because, like, I'm going to put it on par with Mario Kart. Like, Legends, I don't know, man. Like, I felt like you either really, like this feel, I'm about to say you either really, really love it or hate it, but I don't hate the game. I don't hate the game. You know, I feel like for me, it's either like meh or like I really love it. I don't know. It's a curious case, that one. It's a very curious case. Oh! That's the one I wanted to talk about. I already completely forgot. Where is it? Strongest Hero! I was going to make a dedicated video for this, but Strongest Hero has been out for like a month now or something like that. It's already had its fair share of controversies with the whole Endeavor nerfing on global. But I hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of trash, bro. It's a game that just wants your money, which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with that because these are casinos disguised as games, man. But at least give me a good game to play, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna fuck me and take my money, at least give me a good time. My hero doesn't want to fuck me and give me a good time, man. He just wants to rob me and take my money, man. Literally everything is monetized. You got like 6 different passes to buy. You got a weekly pass, a daily pass, a monthly pass. Battle pass for PvP, a battle pass for there's like a tower mode or something. You got like 3 other passes there. You could buy this. It's just so much monetization, man. And like this is the thing, like a Dasma, like in the comments section, like, oh, just get very free to play. It runs out very quick. It's not that generous for the hero coins, the stamina system. You can barely do anything. Yeah. I think this game needs a lot of rebalancing. Like, and that's the thing as well. The gameplay itself is clunky as shit, bro. Like, you go into, like, I don't really get it. Like, when you log into the battle to go into the mission, whatever, you get the characters talking on the phone, which is just fluff. You don't need that. Then you see one of your characters walk all the way to the battle zone. Then you fight. Then your next character walks all the way to the battle zone. It's like, that's such a waste of time. Why program and render that area when we do nothing because you can't even walk there? It's auto-pathing, bro. Why show that? It's just goddamn fluff. There's so much goddamn wrong with this game. But I think it's salvageable. I think with some decent updates, it might be good. But I'm going to give it an E, bro. Straight up. It's not even on Fairy Tales here. It gets a goddamn E. Markiplier. E. So, where do we go next? You know what? I'm going to go for Bleach. Brave Soul. So I haven't covered Bleach in a long time. Over the years, I've made a decent amount of Bleach videos, and a lot of Bleach videos I never uploaded because the pools were fucking trash, man. Was it only around about 2 years ago they finally got the update for more animations? Because if you saw a golden butterfly in this game, you shoot me in the head, bro. Some of my pool videos were disgustingly bad, but Bleach is a game. I think Robert said as well, like, I think this game was supposed to be, you know, a DS game back in the day. It really does kind of feel like a DS game. And it was kind of like the better version of Smash Tab. I felt like there's a lot more to do. The animations are better. The particle effects are better. The in-game models and the worlds looked a lot better. I didn't mind Bleach, but the thing is, like, I'm not a massive fan of Bleach. Like, I liked Bleach. Yeah, I think I've talked about it before. I watched, you know, the Soul Society. And I got like halfway through Waco Mundo when I realized this is just a Soul Society by Waco Mundo. And I got a little bit bored with it. And I never really finished it. And I know you got a Fullbring arc and that afterwards. And obviously the game kind of suffered a problem. It's like, yo, here's another Ichigo, here's another Ichigo, here's another Ichigo. Which obviously Naruto did and Dokkan did, but I don't know, man. I preferred, what was her name? The cat lady, because she was, smoking hot. Waifu. Give her 6 star, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like Kenpachi as well, but yeah. I don't know, Bleach. If I was really, really into Bleach, Brave Souls, kind of like that 2 games production channel, I would have rocked with it a lot more, and I think I would have done a lot more content. And I'll respectively put it in the C column. I think I'll respectively put it in the C column. Now, we got more of the heavyweights. The heavyweight champions of the world. What do I go with first? Ooh, I'm going to treat myself. Where is it? Where is Daddy Dokkan? Oh, don't call it Daddy Dokkan. Dokkan, here we go now. Dokkan is a game. I don't know, man. We've done loads of content for Dokkan over the years. I don't think we ever had a video do well for Dokkan. I know we did one Battle Summons video where I had to get rid of, I think it was Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta back in the day. Like LR. But yeah, I don't think we ever had Dokkan videos that ever really did well because the community for Dokkan is just so goddamn saturated at the time. Probably still is now. I think most of them have moved on to other games. Most people are Genshin Impact content creators, you know. Not us, we jump booty boys. But yeah, Dokkan, I still log into it now and then during anniversaries. I always find their anniversaries hype. And this is the one thing with Dokkan, it's usually so generous when it comes to stones. Like if it gets top grossing, it gives stones. Has events, it gives stones. Like I've spent money on Dokkan. Like this thing as well. Like I should probably mention, most of these games I've never really spent money on. I'm ashamed to say it, but My Hero Academia Strongest Hero, I spent the 99p to get the Chaka. Mario Kart, I spent probably about a tenner on. These other games, I spent nothing. I never spent on Bleach. I never spent on any of these other games. Dokkan, I spent about 20 to 40 pound over the years. I know that's not a lot, but that's still a price for a AAA game that I spent on a mobile gacha game that's literally just PNGs, because that's what Dokkan is. It's low quality fucking PNGs, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is, when it comes to content creation for this game, it's fucking easy. Like, I'm not saying like the game development is hard. Game development is goddamn hard, but you know, when they create a map, it's just a repeated game board, numbers, and just fighting PNGs. I don't know, there's no 3D models, there's no nothing, man. That's what's really gonna got me curious about this game. There's never that much to do. Like the most recent anniversary I logged in, I've done videos for, and I think it was what, LR Ultra Instinct Goku. I pulled him, and I think there was a Vegeta as well. I also pulled him. And there was nothing for me to beat. There was nothing for me really to beat. I think there was a new battle road, but I absolutely creamed it. And other than that, there was like nothing. They haven't updated the story, I think, since like 2017. You know, and that was one of the ways you could get like, well, that was the thing, there was so much story, and you got a dragon stone for every stage. You did like medium, easy, medium, hard, which I've really appreciated in Super on that as well. And yeah, they haven't uploaded for like 4 years. They just pump out like the EZAs. I don't know, I just feel like, and you got like World Tournament, but I never liked that World Tournament game mode. I don't know, man. Dokkan's a weird one. I feel like it's kind of showing its age a little bit. It really is showing its age, and I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe like kind of renew it in the future or something, but I don't know. I respect it for what it is. I respect it for what it is. I put quite a lot of time into it. I just felt like if it had a bit more story mode, a bit more game mode, like a bit more stuff to do for me right now. Like this game's like 6-7 years old now, so I've definitely got my time's worth with it. But I feel like it's kind of like on its last legs, and yeah. So now the pool's looking a little bit spicy. You know, I'm gonna go for 7 Deadly Sins, because I think most people on this channel know my opinion on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Amazing game, probably the best gacha game out there. Apart from, well, Genshin Impact, but we'll talk about that. But in terms of, traditional, anime gacha games, probably the best. 100% probably the best. I love the gameplay. I love the world system. I think everything about it is so well done. The crossovers, they've had Attack on Titan, Stranger Things, Reincarnated Slime, King of Fighters. You know, I love the pool animation system. Decent. It could do some more animation now and then. It's got a shop. It does a lot of the things right. The PvP was even decent in that as well. But the main problem is, it's 7 Deadly Sins, which factually is complete goddamn garbage. Oh man, okay, not another controversial take from the teacup, but yeah. Like, man, as I said before, if it was a Naruto game, oh, bellissimo. I stole that from Matsu. Actually, that's Italian. I stole it from all the Italian. Is he Italian? I think he is. Well, anyway, like, you know, if it was One Piece as well, it'd be absolutely amazing. It's just a shame. It's just a shame. A goddamn shame. There's 7 Deadly Sins. It goes in the A column. It goes in the A column. It goes in the A column. Alright? So now, I think we're going to go over to Jump Hoodie Heroes. The game that is completely carried by Scarface King. If it wasn't for Scarface King, there'd be no English or whatever global community for this game. He does so much for him. You know, I'm sucking him off right now. Jump Hoodie I've been getting back into because I kind of feel like I have to, because it's kind of the way the algorithm works on YouTube nowadays. It's consistency with certain games. So if we upload constant Jump Hoodie content, which what most of our viewers want right now, it's got more chance of getting into the up next section of the algorithm. But yeah, I've been playing it. I've been enjoying it. It does have its problems. The story doesn't really get updated often. I know it got updated recently, but that was like the first time in like 3 years. Yeah, it gets loads of events in that going on. Like the 3rd anniversary is kind of crazy. The 100 series in that, what's going on right now, is kind of decent as well. But the gameplay is not for everybody. It is bubble pop, and there's a lot you need to know because every character has like main abilities, support abilities, and stuff. So I just press Alt-O. I just press Alt-O and let the game do its thing. Yeah, it would really benefit from a global release, but I probably will never get one, sadly. And yeah, that's kind of the way most of these games go. Like, I quite like it. It's kind of grown on me. Yeah, I think the artwork has got a lot better because some of the earlier game models really just creep me out. The chubby fat Goku and the Luffy, I hated back in the day. It kind of really put me off the game. But as you can see there with the Vegito, I really like the artwork, and some of the new artworks are really, really nice. I don't know. It's okay. Like I say, so I know Robert likes it a lot more. I would say I'd give it a firm B. It gets a firm B from me. So now we got the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. What should we do first? I think we gotta do it. Let's do Naruto. Where is Naruto? Can I see it blazing? I played other Naruto gacha games. I played Naruto Slugfest a little bit, but I haven't really got an opinion on it. I launched Tribes and I shut it immediately before really playing it. But Blazing has a soft spot in my heart. I think, well, me and Robert definitely have a soft spot for this game because most of our view videos come from Blazing. And to be fair, I always enjoyed making content for this game because I liked Blazing. I liked Naruto. I've said this before a lot of times. I'm a fan of Naruto. And I really enjoyed Blazing. I loved the aesthetic of it. I really liked the gameplay of it. Like, the gameplay is simple, but I just really liked it. Moving the characters around, doing your little specials and that. I liked it. It was simple, but for me, it kind of got that itch. I really liked the cycle of it, but the game suffered from a lot of things. Content! It just had no content, bro. It got to what, like 6th anniversary or something, and like in the last 2 years, it just done nothing. It just literally had done nothing. I don't think it updated story at all. There was nothing ever new on Extra Island. No new raid bosses. No new events. Like even like the Battle Tower or whatever, the Phantom Castle, Ninja Road, there was just nothing ever new. We just got new like characters in that, but it's always like a new Naruto. Like they try and revive the game. Well, it's like a cash grab when they pulled out the 7-star Naruto, then the 7-star Sasuke, and I think there's like, you know, a 7-star. There was a Kakashi, and what was the other one? A 7-star Madara. I don't know, man. It was sad to see the game die. It was really sad to see the game die because I really like Blazing. And that's the thing, if this game had got more content, I would have played it a lot, because I had so many different accounts over the years, bro. I had so many different accounts over the years. But if it just got more content, it would have just... Bro, it's sad, man. It's sad. I think it's on the developers for that one. The producers completely fucking ruined that game. So now we got the 3 bad boys. So I'm going to go with Ori Collection 1 first, because you already know my opinion. I couldn't find a fucking PNG there. I could have asked Robert, but it was a bit early in the morning. Be like, yo, Robert, can you give me the PNG for Ori Collection? Oh, man, with the toilet crapping. Ori Collection 1 holds a space in my heart, Robert's heart. It was a gacha game that I loved. I loved everything about it, bro. I loved everything about this game. Obviously, it had, well, there were some things it did wrong. Content, no content. I don't think it ever once updated its story mode in the 2 years the game was out. Battle Tower got revamped once, then never again. It mainly focused on PvP, bringing out PvP-based content and raid bosses, and some events now and then. It really struggled for content. So whenever there was content, I farmed it to death. And yeah, the aesthetic of the game was beautiful. The artwork was beautiful. The attack animation was beautiful. And even the main menu when you had your team. I feel like some games like One Piece just show you the artworks for the characters. In Ori Collection, it combined it into a manga panel. And it looks so goddamn cool, bro. It looks so goddamn cool. And I even like the PvP. Like a lot of these games, I don't generally like the PvP. I actually like the PvP. I used to use my little brain, and I used to think about counters. I used to remember using Bobobo, and that's all the only character I can really remember. I used to have like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and that. I was trying to get my attacks off faster. One of the things I didn't like as well, you had the pull system for like scenes, and you had to pull for scenes to get your levels up, and there was like no guarantees. So when it got to the point when I was like, you only need like 3 scenes in the game, it was nigh on impossible to pull them. Like the rates of like winning the lottery, that was fucking stupid. I don't know what they did with that game, man. We talked about it a lot in the past. Obviously, it became Ori Collection 2, which was just an absolute dumpster fire. But this game could have been special. It was special for a bit. I kind of feel bad for saying this, but I'm going to put it in the S tier. I feel like I shouldn't put it in the S tier because I don't think it deserves that with the lack of content. Yeah, if it had content and if it had more content before it shut down, 100% SS tier. And I even Naruto did more than Ori Collection, bro. But man, I loved it. I loved it. So we got these 2 big bad boys here. So let's go with One Piece Treasure Cruise. So where is OPTC? There it is. So we've played this game for over 7 years now. We started making videos for this in like 2015 or something. I don't know. Well, nearly 7 years, like 6 years we've been playing it. Long time, you know, a long time. We were playing this at uni. We're out of uni, got jobs, had jobs for a long time as well. This game, that I can't believe it's gone on for this long. You know, you are playing a game from like 2014 in 2021. It's definitely showing its age nowadays. I know I rag on it a lot. But I did enjoy this game a lot back in the day. You know, it still has a lot of content. It's the one game I could very appreciate for bringing out new story, bringing out stuff on Extra Island, bringing out forests and that to do, Colosseums and that as well. I know I don't like Treasure Map, but I can appreciate them doing Treasure Map. But I didn't like the way they kind of focus a lot of banners in that around Treasure Map. You have Kazuna, ranking missions and that as well. I feel like the game's at a point where I know people want new content and new stuff. I feel like the game's at a point where you just kind of gotta let it die. But I feel like it's not ready to die yet because I feel like this game will die when One Piece ends. I feel like they will go all the way to when One Piece ends, which is gonna be another 30 years. But I liked One Piece Treasure Cruise. I met a lot of great friends from this game. The community of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Streamed it a lot over the years. And I'll be real, I was gonna dog on it, and I was gonna say, oh yeah, I'll put it the B or D tier or something, but I'm gonna have to put OPTC in the S tier. just for the fact of the hours I put into this game over the years. Like, yeah, nowadays I'm sick and tired of it, but a good thing, too much of a good thing is bad. I played it for a lot. I had my fun with it. I've moved on with it, but I can look back and reminisce about the time I spent with it. I was like, yeah, I didn't actually mind the game. So now, the big one, Genshin Impact, which is kind of what I've only been streaming for the past like 7 months. Debating over my existence. I am... Where the fuck is my Genshin? There it is. I'm AR55 on this game, which I think a lot of people are surprised I actually made it all the way up to AR55. I've spent a little bit of money. Yeah, Dell spent more than me. She spent over like £100 in this game. I used to buy like the monthly bonus and that. But yeah, there was a time where I was signing into this game every single day. And there were days where I missed my commission and I was like, oh no, I've missed my commission for today. I felt so bad, bro. But it was kind of like when I hit AR55, it was kind of like when the fish got out of your tank in Finding Nemo, and they were like, what now? And I was kind of like, well, what now? Like, I'm not really going to aim to go to AR56 because that shit is no life territory, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I see people like Sekapoko, all these other like Twitch streamers playing this game for like 10 to 12 hours a day on Twitch, I'm like, oh my god. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather do that than work at Amazon, but still, it's not far off working at Amazon. Like, this is the thing, like, it's a game, it's got a great mobile port. It's basically Legend of Zelda, not Twilight Princess. What's the one that came out? I actually finished it, Terry. Oh, my brain. The one that's on the Switch. I can't think of its name right now because my brain is goddamn slow. But anyway, yeah, that game suffered. Like, the one thing I hate about that Zelda game, I hated that the weapons broke 24/7. So the great thing about Genshin is weapons don't break. Traversing the world in the beginning is very fun, but obviously once you've done it all and got most of the chests in the world, there's no real point of really traversing it. Yeah, you get into the kind of like grinding stuff. Like the combat, the combat is good, but I kind of felt like I've got to the point where I burnt out on Genshin Impact personally, and I think I see it in a lot of the Twitch streamers and that. They're very burnt out with the game because content is a lot harder to make for a game like this, and it's kind of, like, because of how big the game is, the audience is like demanding a lot more and more and more, and content is like monthly and stuff, and I don't know, like, I don't really know how to describe it. This game wants you to sign in and play every day, but there's not much to do. It's like, for me right now, there's an event on that I need to do on stream, but I'm not rushing it, because if I sat there and just played it for like 5-6 hours, I bang out the whole event, then I've got nothing to do for the rest of the month. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the thing. They spend like a month, 2 months making these events, and if they don't, put it behind like timed lock windows, you'll bang out in no time. Like, that's kind of thing. So I don't know. Like, I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. It kind of was a smash hit out of nowhere. I don't think anybody saw it. Like, I heard about Genshin Impact before it came out, because I know it's Honkai Impact before it came out. But I don't think anybody predicted the success. I don't think MiHoYo would have predicted the success for the game. But also one thing as well, I don't care about the story. The story, like, is just no interest at all. It's probably going to get an anime adaptation. I just skip through it, bro. It's just no interest at all. Also, the rates, goddamn terrible. Also needs better summon animations. Summon animations are absolutely dreadful. I'm going to put it in the B tier. Damn, that was over 40 minutes. If you watched this far, you're an absolute champ. I love you. Please like the video. Please give us a comment. And that is my tier list of the anime gacha games I have played over the years for this channel. Obviously, some of them are not here because I can't really remember them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. What's your opinion? Do you agree with this or do you not? And if you don't, well, I'll come get you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.